Hey guys, we're starting to bring everything outside. It's still a little bit cold, but we'll see how everything lasts. Right now we're going to do the flowers and the tomatoes. See how it goes. Alright guys, so we brought all the tomatoes out and a few of the others, not very much, but this is what's inside. Cucumbers, cucuzzas, and all different varieties. And I believe some loofahs. We've got cucumbers, dill, tomatoes, eggplant, basil, parsley, basil in the back, tomatoes, eggplant, cucuzza, thyme. Over here, lettuce, rosemary, mango, and that lonely little onion, which is now dead, I think. Our sweet peppers from seeds from a pepper from the store. Down here we have my loofah. Looks like all of them are growing. One is ginormous. Here we have cayenne peppers. Here we have jalapeno, habanero, and cayenne. And then up here, same thing. So, all of our different jalapenos and habaneros. That's everything inside. See how big it's getting. And next week, all of it will go outside. One last view. Little close-up. Oh, in there, it's an avocado. See if it'll grow. We got tons of dill outside already. There's some more eggplant. Let's see what cucumber this is. This was practically dying yesterday. Sugar, no, a soyaloma cucumber. And then my pineapple that I'm trying to regrow. And then 2 eggplant. All these tall viney things are the cucamelons. All these ones in the middle are regular cucumbers. These are eggplant. Let's see what this guy is. A Lebanese cucumber. And these are all the cucuzza. The cucuzza is huge. We're gonna wait a little while to put these ones out because they like really warm weather. All right, check it outside. All right, last year we just had these in the middle. We planted 6 more, 3 on this side and 3 on this side. And this will be our strawberry bush. And I took out some acai berry seedlings or root systems, and I'm going to plant them somewhere else because they were starting to grow in the strawberries. So our blueberry box with the flowers and the one little sad bean plant, we have put a rhododendron. It is a orchid style rhododendron. And it's supposed to help with pollination for the blueberries and produce more. Obviously, like I said, they're not going to get very big this year, but we'll see and go from there. I think I just walked into a spider web. Good morning. It is Saturday, May 25th. Come on, bit. Saturday, May 25th. I am finished gardening for the week with the family. We have planted pretty much everything except for sweet peppers and hot peppers and cucamelons. So I'm going to run you through a little video here of what we got planted, and hopefully we don't get poured on because there is a storm brewing. So if you hear some rumbles, that's what's going on. Alright, let's flip you around and get you started. Put a fence here. Adam, my lovely hubby, added this beautiful flower box for me along this side here. So we've got our morning glories, we've got our loofah, and we have our plants, which I still don't know what they are, so somebody please tell me. Basil, some more plants, more loofahs. Over here we have a tomato, basil, the acai berry bushes, tomato, and a lovely sign that my friend gave me, which I put a flower basket in. But she also told me to put one of those little railing baskets there, but it ain't gonna fit, so Adam screwed it down. So it ain't going nowhere. We got more basil, a tomatillo, which is a Mexican tomato, forget-me-nots, no, impatiens. These are impatiens, and my oregano. And I'm gonna explain all these tomatoes. They're all in pots because we ran out of room, believe it or not. With the extra boxes that we put in this year, we ran out of room. So I'm going back to the fence that he made, and now I'm going down the right side. And again, we got the morning glories, which are not doing so well. I don't know if it's because they're not seeing enough light or if it's too cold or whatnot. But this, again, mystery plant is growing just as tall as I am, as you can see here. And then we have a lily. I think it's a lily growing, but they come up everywhere. So we didn't plant those, and we didn't plant these. These came from the neighbor. Our blackberry bush, which is starting to grow. Adam's gonna put a flower box here. We have these are heirloom tomatoes, so they look like those tomatoes that are on steroids with all the bumpies on them. They're pretty big and they're pretty delicious. Dead lavender. Those are just wildflowers. This tomato is an orange manna, I believe it was called. We've got a mystery squash. We've got a loofah, and these are nasturtiums. They're edible. This, I believe, is a black cherry tomato tree. And loofahs, a dead bean plant, loofah, and another tomatillo, and some more wildflowers. Heirloom tomatoes, our cherry tree, which is starting off pretty good. The raspberries are getting a little bit bigger, taking a lot of time. But look, we've already got huge beans. So, kind of glad that we put them in. Kind of glad, or kind of should have waited, but what are you gonna do? We've got beefsteak tomatoes, garlic, beans. We planted more beans right there. We got a squash plant, a loofah, more tomatoes. That's another orange manna. We've got San Marino tomato tree. It looks like another dead bean plant. We've got some herbs in the back. And my lemongrass, which doesn't seem to be coming back. I'm thinking I maybe should have took it in for the winter, but what are you gonna do? And daisies. My lemon balm, thyme, more thyme, Kira's balm that she planted. We put loofahs in the corners. There's that orchid rhododendron we got, and the blueberry bushes. And we're on the back fence. We've got tomatoes, cucumbers, loofahs, kukutsa, tomatoes, herbs that we planted. We've got eggplant and basil. And again, all these back ones are all pretty much the same. They've got some random flowers, and they've got beans and cucuzzas growing all along here. So this is week 1 of planting for most of these. So I'm going to take you down the center one. We put a tomato, we grew some more beans because they died. So wherever you see these little sticks, we put new beans. So hopefully those will come up. We've got marigolds in the corner. Here's our peas. They're doing lovely, getting real tall. Our kale, which is doing amazing. I'm gonna have to thin it out. More morning glories and tomatoes. These ones, one's a tomatillo, one's a beefsteak, and one's a San Marino. More kale, and my second row of peas. So those are all starting off, and then I put some more in there, so hopefully they'll start coming up. And we're finishing off the back fence. And again, we got eggplant, just little baby eggplants, tomatoes, the beans, more eggplant, and more of the cucuzzas, cucumbers, and loofahs. We did soyaloma cucumbers. We did Lebanese. What else did we do? I can't remember right now, but the cucamelons are still inside. We need another area for those because they're a vine climber. And again, we ran out of room for the tomatoes, so all the spaces that you see up the sides and up the fronts, these are all going to be for hot peppers and sweet peppers. And we've got a ton of those, so we had to leave a lot of room. So we're going down one of the rows now, and we've got, what are you? That's a San Marino. These are the heirloom, beefsteak, San Marino. We've got, we thought it was these three, 1, 2, 3, 4, sorry, 4 onion plants growing. They must have came up from last year, and we must have forgot them in the ground because now they're coming up. But there's garlic in the back, more tomatoes, and some more spices. We got the flowers, the oregano, which is growing really well, all of my onions. Those are the winter onions. More flowers. Those I think are snapdragons. And for some reason, the dirt that we got, well, it's compost dirt, so, well, it's called a veggie blend, but it has compost material in it. We found these, and I'm going to assume that it's from the dirt because we did not plant these here. These you'll see popping up all over the garden. So I don't know what they're going to be, but they're going to grow, and we're going to find out. So it'll be a mystery. Some more pot tomatoes. These are marigolds, eggplants, chocolate mint, and garlic. And here we have garlic. We've got a hybrid tomato. We've got another bean plant, which does have beans on it, so I'm not taking it down just yet. I want to see if it grows. And if it does, then we'll just tear it down. And more tomatoes and marigolds. We've got more tomatoes and buckets. We've got this beautiful flower. We just got these. It is a lily, a tiny comfort lily. I just love that red. It is so beautiful. All right, 2 more boxes, guys, and hopefully this rain will hold off for me. Another lily. This one is called Tiny Parrot. So beautiful. We got garlic, tomatoes, sunflower, mystery plant. No, it's not pot. And another bean plant. The strawberries are doing very well. Let me stick you in here. You're going through the fence. The new ones and the old ones are doing very well. So we've got a loofah, which I'm going to put up and over. Tomato, beans, new bean plants, and see, here's that little guy again. And I'm not sure if that's a marigold or not, but I'm going to leave that in there. Tomatoes, bean plant, again, planted them too early. Going to be a bean plant. And then our tomatoes, marigolds. This box has anything and everything you can think of in it. So it's got marigolds, it's got tomatoes, it's got a lavender bush, it's got seeds growing, which we think are dill. But as you can see, we've already got tons of dill here. And then again, many mystery plants growing. Again, they're probably cucumbers or something along those lines. And we've got more marigolds, another mystery plant. And then more seeds. Again, it's an herb, not 100%. We got some different marigolds, a beefsteak tomato plant. I'm gonna say a San Marino. There's supposed to be seeds in the middle, but they didn't come up. So, well, I think that is, I pulled it out already, but then I put it back. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna stop pulling things unless I know what they are, because apparently Lana and I forgot that we planted sunflowers everywhere, so we may have been pulling them out. But last box, we've got tomatoes, San Marino, a hybrid. I'm gonna say that looks like a beefsteak. Nope, that's the beefsteak, and that's probably a San Marino or an orange manna. Another bean plant, which has flowers, so I'm not gonna pull it. Again, a dead lavender bush, which I'm almost 100% not coming back. And this, I think, is a marigold. I'm not sure. I'm leaving it. That's a marigold. I'm thinking that's a weed. And then our last lily. Let's see what this is. Oh, Tiny Invader. That one's a beautiful orange. So that's the end of the tour. You'll see me in about another week or so when I can finally get the cucamelons and all the peppers out. And if we have room, which I doubt, but we might go and get some more. We'll see. All right, guys. Have a good day. Stay dry. And watch that storm roll in.